Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you all like it, please like and subscribe, and hope you all enjoy it. Have a great rest of the day.
I have no problem with that.
Cool beans. Now that, what type of meat is that in there?
Those are hams.
Hams and stuff. I'm sure everyone's different to how they make theirs though, but I always got some saltpeter and a little bit of honey and stuff or whatever. Of course, you have to do it during the cooler months so it doesn't go rancid though, but leave it on the shelf for about a month or two or whatever, and season it though.
Well, they would for about 2 weeks, 2 to 6 weeks really. They would salt cure it before it went in there, and then it would stay in there for about 2 to 6 weeks with a fire smoldering. Okay, because they would keep the door closed. They'd only go in there twice a day, and that was to tend the fire and check on the meat, and that would be it.
And usually took how many hours would they generally leave it in there to smoke?
It would be 2 to 6 weeks.
As far as the smoking and stuff?
With the smoke going 24 hours. Because they had to preserve the meat that way, and it had to last at least a year until they could, until they had the young hogs were big enough to supply the following year's meat.
No, how long would they now did they usually when they were salting it and all that stuff though, how long was that process? Did they let that sit?
Probably 2 weeks. Probably a minimum of 2 weeks.
2 weeks for that part?
2 to 6 weeks maybe.
Because I know that it was a process between when it was on the shelf and when it was being smoked.
They probably would have it in a salt box or a salt bench, and every day they would flip it over and rub the salt.
It was usually the first 3-4 days that were the hardest, because they were always in there. It's like you'd be gone for like an hour and it'd be like soaking wet, and it's like, oh gosh, and then add more and kind of make sure that it wasn't running off and stuff, and it's quite the process. Well, I know that's going to be pretty darn good though. So,
well, those are the famous Dr. Hart ham.
Now here's another question for you. As I see these steaks, kind of going down from the roof. And how do you gauge the height of it? That would be the most preferred as far as the height goes. How do you gauge that?
I think with the doors closed, it really doesn't matter. You didn't want it too close to the fire, mainly because of the danger of fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are some of the steaks are directly above the fire there, and they are shorter than the ones that you see in front there.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, well, thank you.